Is your mind addicted to problems? Posted on November 5th, 2011. It's quite ironical that the very mind that says it wants freedom from problems is also the one that finds identity in problems. This behavior is quite common in many people. By its very nature, addiction is a phenomenon where you inherently know something is bad for you, but you also don't want to let go of it. That's how most minds behave with respect to problems. They don't want problems, but they also feel insecure if they let go of their problems. Unless they're constantly thinking about problems, they feel insecure. Do you notice this pattern in you? It's normal for the mind to perceive a problem and desire a solution, and the very movement of your life stream is towards manifesting the solution. But for the solution to manifest with ease, it's required that you become a channel that allows the solution to come through. If you're focused on the problem in a chronic way, you keep yourself rooted in resistance and thus delay and hinder the inflow of a solution. Most people have a pattern within them where they feel that unless they keep repeating the problem in their mind, they won't get a solution. But the truth is that true solutions can only come through in the gap that you allow your energy to be free of the problem's vibration. Thinking up a solution versus allowing a solution. Some people are naturally trusting of life, and they simply surrender themselves to the grace of life every time a problematic situation or a challenge seems to arise. In this surrender, they become free of resistance, and life manages to manifest a solution for them with ease. To have an undeniable trust in life is a beautiful way of living because scientifically, in this state of being, there is no negative friction of doubt or anxiousness, and thus aligned with the wholeness of life, which scientifically is always moving towards manifesting the desired state of solution. You can read the post, The Science of Manifestation, if you desire to understand the actual physics behind how solutions are manifested by the energy of life movement. A lot of people are so consumed in their thinking mind, which is always in a bid to figure out things using its past conditioning, past database, and past experiences, that they constantly create a resistance to the flow of a fresh solution oriented by the movement of their totality of life, of which their life stream is a part. The field of now is fresh and unadulterated by old conditioning, and if you allow yourself to rest in the now, or in a state of relaxed awareness as I term it, the right actions will be inspired in you at the right time, and also a collective movement of resources that can bring forth your solution gets orchestrated through the channel of your openness or allowing. A lot of people wonder why their past keeps repeating itself all the time. It's like they keep ending up in the same type problematic situations, just in new faces. The reason is because their mind has not let go of the vibration that created their past problematic situation, owing to their constant obsession with the problem-based thoughts. You would literally need to let go of obsessing with your problems if you want to let go of their vibration in your energy field. This will not only allow a quicker manifestation of the solution, but will also ensure that you don't recreate the same problems again in your life experience. Stop deriving your identity from your problems. One of the most dysfunctional patterns in the mind is its ability to create a self-identity from a problem. This causes the mind to stay identified with the problem because its identity is not fixated on it. Losing the problem is like losing the identity, which causes the mind to almost cling to the problem, thus recreating it constantly in one phase or another. You might have seen people with a pattern of dysfunctional relationships, health problems, career problems, abuse, and if you get to know them personally, you will notice that they almost derive an identity from their problems. You can see that though they talk about wanting to be free of their problem, they also can't stop talking about themselves independent of their problem-based identity. This is an example of a problem-addicted mind. If you really want to lead a life that is not laced with problems, you will consciously need to let go of focusing on a problem-based thinking and allow yourself to stay relaxed as much as possible. Avoid reinforcing the vibration of your problems through your words, internal dialogues, or external communication. Be conscious enough to recognize if your mind is somehow deriving an identity out of the problems. If you constantly find yourself in a pattern of complaining, blaming, or ranting about your problems, it's an indication of your mind's obsession with a problem-based identity. The less focus you give to your problems, the easier it is for life to manifest the required solution through you. If your mind makes you feel guilty about not obsessing on the problems, don't fall for its arguments. Always remember that staying focused on the problem is not scientifically the right state of vibration to allow a solution. You need to take your mind off the problem to really allow a solution to manifest with ease. A mind that's addicted to problem-based thinking would find it difficult to let go of this habit immediately, but now that you have an understanding of the dysfunctional nature of this attitude, you should be able to see through its negative pattern in the mind. The more you're grounded in awareness, the easier it is for you to detect negative mind patterns like addiction to problems, and thus stop reinforcing them.